Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for a new episode of Lucifer. This is Season 2, episode number 8, which is titled Trip to Stabby Town. Yeah, I guess somebody is getting shanked in that case. It might as well be the prison warden who we, of course, had arrested last episode, involving the whole case of Chloe's dad, who actually got murdered, right? Interesting that we got into all that. And I don't know, I feel like they even laid the groundwork for more stuff to come, because they kind of like touched on her granddad also, you know, who she like misses really a lot, is what she pointed out to Trixie. And I'm like, is that still going somewhere? I'm not sure, to be fair, but I will say, well, what most has stuck with me, I guess, from this last episode is just how relationships have really developed, right? I mean, Lucifer became best buds with Dan after essentially trying to imitate him for that entire episode, right? Taking over the same name and this and that, you know, trying to see how he did it, I guess, right? And it's funny, I guess. I mean, I was gonna say in that episode that, like, I guess we all kind of just play our roles, right? But it's also this thing of where, like, yeah, I don't know what gets people to develop their personalities to be in a certain way. And grass is always greener on the other side, right? When you feel jealous of people that act a little differently from you, or totally differently rather, I guess, right? Because Dan, of course, pointed out how he started doing these improv classes, trying to loosen up a little bit more, become more like Lucifer. While Lucifer's trying to restrain himself a lot more, right? And actually not constantly make these jokes around people, you know, have them not take him too seriously, therefore, I guess, right? He's trying to become more empathic, right, with the people around him. And I think he's succeeding at that for sure. Like I said, you know, him and Dan are starting to get close now. He's also getting even more close with Chloe, it seems. And I don't know, there was a certain look that Chloe gave him last episode where I'm like, oh boy, is it actually going to happen finally? You know what I mean? We'll have to wait and see. Maze started becoming friends again with Linda, as Linda, I think, is opening up to being able to give it a chance, right? So all that has been, yeah, honestly, kind of wholesome to see develop. It was interesting for us to finally get into that whole ordeal with Chloe's dad, like I said, where she's basically been blaming the wrong person the entire time for the murder there. But, you know, again, I don't know whether that's going to get more follow-up, because I feel like it very much might. It's interesting that it took so long, like I said, for them to just get into this, like into it now in this particular episode, because they teased it a long time ago already, I think. But yeah, guys, I'm ready to dive into this new episode of Lucifer. If you enjoy my reactions to the show, you can, of course, get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Full-length reactions are being posted there too. And you can sign up for free and watch the next episode early right now as well. With that being said, let's dive into this new episode. Dude, they always know how to start off these episodes so well with these songs. Oh my god. I was literally gonna say, I hope she doesn't take a trip to Stabby Town, though. Get this guy. It's always great to see how helpful the bystanders are.
It's you? You're kidding me, right? You can totally work this out.
Huh. Fucking hell. This guy has got to be coked up or something. That is fucking blind rage. She's even like, we can work this out. It's no big deal. Like, why is my guy going this rabbit?
She made me a sandwich. I believe this is the part where you tell me it's much more than just a sandwich.
Oh. I was gonna say, is she here? She's just taking a little bit more distance. Fair enough.
You know, the slices of bread representing, perhaps, the detective's trust? Or was it a mistrustful sandwich?
What about Hitler?
The sandwich is Hitler?
How did you actually torture Hitler in hell?
Oh.
Or is there kind of a tyrant wing in hell?
Linda, you are asking questions right now that I should have long been asking.
Look, I have to say, I was worried I'd never see you again. I thought I'd scared you off for good.
Yes, well, Maze, of all people, well, of all demons,
Convince me.
gave me some needed clarity.
To give you a chance.
What do you think it means?
What about my Uncle Edwin? Is he down there? I mean, because he was
Do you-
one.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you want him to?
And now she's somewhere to the left of totally useless and to the right of babbling lunatic.
So she's you in a skirt.
Very funny. This is serious. I'm actually a bit worried. This is actually something I can't discuss with you.
What? I'm sure I can handle it. I've seen all your ugly parts by now.
Not even close, I'm afraid. Saved by the douche.
Our victim's name is Maddie Howard.
We weren't gonna do this anymore, Lucifer. Come on, you like this guy now, right?
She was killed in broad daylight. There must have been witnesses.
Bunch, but depending on who you ask, the killer was a male who's either Hispanic, Caucasian, or black, short or tall, brown or blonde hair, or completely bald.
AKA could be anybody.
We got substantial bruising to the skin. Blade penetrated not only soft tissue, but also bone. So the killer was big and strong. Also,
Yeah, he stabbed hard.
Got something over here. Tourists caught the beginning moments of the attack in the background of a photo.
did you get a
Oh my
Look
god.
at this. Got a good look.
They were taking a nice picture in the background. They had no fucking idea. Are you shitting me? Everybody was screaming and stuff. Like, what?
It's like a movie prop or something.
No, it can't be.
What do you mean can't be?
Movie prop. Those things are rubber, aren't they? I have to go.
I don't know what Lucifer just recognized, though.
I don't really have time for a hype, Lucifer. Bounty business is booming, okay? So this better be important.
Don't tell me he recognized the weapon and it's was it the same one that Uriel had? The blade? Azrael's blade or something?
Is this?
Where Lucifer buried Uriel.
The grave is open.
What's happened, Lucifer?
Well, someone dug up the grave.
Yeah, I can see that. But why? Uriel's body is still there.
Yes, but Azrael's blade isn't.
There we fucking go, but it's gotta be somebody with inside knowledge though. Who knew about this grave? Other than literally Amenadiel himself and Charlotte. Right? We know Charlotte's been doing some killing. A blonde hair is also what Ella said, right? Is this finally her second fucking kill? I've been waiting for it. Because they showed us how she killed somebody, right? And it's like they never really revisited that.
In human hands, Azrael's blade wants to kill?
It demands to be used.
Okay.
So it whispers in their ears, beckons to be held. It takes any reason someone might want to hurt another and...
Amplifies it 1,000.
All fair enough. How did a random human get their hands on the blade, though?
So a few meter maids bite the dust, who cares? People off each other all the time.
No, this will accelerate, passing from human to human, leaving an unimaginable trail of destruction in its wake.
Yes, nasty little thing. We need to retrieve it.
It's gonna trigger the zombie apocalypse and the whole of America will get wiped out, I guess.
I thought an unmarked grave in the middle of nowhere would be safe enough. Clearly I was wrong. But I clean up my messes.
It still makes no sense that anybody could find that. Somebody made this happen.
Let me remind you that the blade doesn't just kill humans. It also obliterates celestial beings, including demons. I'll need you two to move Uriel's body.
How about just closing the grave again?
You're to do so without disturbing the gravesite in the slightest. Specifically, that footprint there.
Oh.
If you do this favor for me, then I'll do a favor for you in return.
Lucifer, the whole point of a favor is to do it for free.
I mean, they favor for a favor. That's a thing, though, right?
Now, come on, I insist. Tit for tat.
Well, there is something that I would like, but I'm not sure you can handle it.
Oh my god, no. You're gonna get this man to... Oh, no, no. Why you always gotta word it like this to him?
I mean, it might be a little inappropriate among colleagues.
Oh, right, even better. Why don't you? Cheeky.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I was gonna say, he doesn't sound so disappointed hearing it, though.
Fine. You have a deal. Gosh, you're a nasty little nerd, aren't you?
Yeah. I don't even want to guess what it is that she requested, but it must have been just some real nerdy thing. And it might have to do, in all fairness, with, like, her obsession. You know, she's kind of like Dexter, right? Like, kind of probably obsessed with crime scenes and this. It's going to involve some, I don't know, you know, blood or some sample.
Does your favor involve killing me?
I'm just kidding. No, I need you to do your forensic work. You said to me that favors were about faith, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking you to have faith in me and know that I wouldn't ask anything untoward of you.
Fair enough.
There's some very interesting footprints over there.
Well, it looks like we got a man's sneaker.
I was going to say, I literally was going to call that out already, but that did not look like a female footprint.
Maybe 10,000 robust ladies.
Well, I was hoping for something a little more specific.
It's not how analytical science works.
I mean, I guess it's possible that Charlotte put on some different shoes on purpose, right? To not get caught.
Can't believe that she's dead.
I'm sorry, the Glory what?
The glory hole.
The Glory Way. Developed by
This
our
guy.
guru, Jensen Glory.
It's we're talking about some yoga zen shit. Anytime I see something like this, I just think of the yoga teacher in GTA 5. Puts the asshole to the earth. Fabienne.
Follow Jensen's teachings, and you will uncover your true self.
And what if your true self is a 400-pound Nimrod with flatulence issues? Just saying, some things are better left buried.
Given the specifics,
Yeah, no, you better lose some weight first in that case.
that's not the profile of the murderer we're investigating.
I'm just being thorough, detective. Like you said, shake the bushes until the truth flies free.
I don't think I've ever said that before.
No?
What's my man staring at over there? I can think of a few things.
You've been spending a lot of time with Ella. Yeah, working together, I mean.
Not
Jealous?
particularly.
She is so jelly.
First, what looks to be a map
A map.
leading from downtown LA to that exact spot you took me to.
Right.
So somebody handed this to somebody to go and dig it up.
Some business logo of a law firm.
What law firm? Bloody hell.
I was gonna say, was Charlotte supposed to work at a law firm? Yeah, okay, that confirms that. She's the only one I could have thought of that would have sent somebody in that direction, unless she did it herself.
Hello, son.
It appears you've been busy.
Busted.
Took less than a weekend with time to teach the hubby new tricks. Have you ever heard of something called the reverse cowgirl?
I was gonna say, I knew exactly what kind of tricks she was referencing.
Here you are studying law and the Kama Sutra and drawing maps to Uriel's grave.
There we go.
Did someone find the blade?
Oh, so you admit that you led a human to it?
Well, not a human, more like 10.
10?
Maybe 12, but 15.
Why were you so desperate to have somebody find that?
If you didn't want the blade found, you shouldn't have left it in a hole in the ground.
Filled in hole in the middle of nowhere, which
Yeah.
no one would have possibly found if not for you.
Exactly. She's not making any sense.
Why would you release Azrael's blade into the world?
Because I wanted to get your father's attention.
Okay.
Your brother, Uriel, my son, died. Do you think it's crazy that I wanted to talk about it? Mourn with him, maybe?
That's how you draw his attention? For real? You sure you just don't have like a certain bloodlust yourself?
I figured that if his toys started stabbing each other with a celestial blade, that maybe he might take a moment.
Humans are dying because of you.
Yeah.
That's what they were designed to do.
Yes, but not like this.
She's clearly not got the same guilty conscience as Lucifer has developed yet.
Your vacation here has changed you.
Yep.
You seem attached to these creatures.
Yep.
So the guy that complained Maddie didn't have enough cooldown time was at an ashram in Sedona, so not our guy.
Break room fridge, my pudding, clearly labeled Dan, it's gone. Not the first time either.
Wait, does that have to do with the favor that Ella asked from Lucifer? I mean, she didn't just want to get his pudding to eat it, surely. Like, I don't know, maybe she's like investigating something about him? I'm not sure.
Lucifer and Ella working on a case that I don't know about.
Why?
No reason, they just seem to be spending a lot of time together.
Is someone jealous?
Yeah.
No. No way.
You're not fooling anybody.
Well, maybe with Ella it's more than just sex. Maybe it's a little more serious.
No, it's not like Lucifer. I don't
Not like Lucifer, but what? Right, where's that list of grievances against poor Maddie?
Oh, it's the... There, all right, there you go.
Lovely, thank you.
It's so easy to tell when people got busted, right? Just the way they act. They can't contain themselves.
He also tried to have the yoga studio evicted a few months ago, neither of which is
Okay.
really a reason for 19 stabs.
Yes, but just look at his...
I mean, but the stabs, yeah, obviously they don't know that, but the stabs is just because that person used the blade, right? So we just needed to have somebody get mad at her for some silly reason, and that was enough for him to perform the killing the way he did, right? That's, of course, exactly why she was like, we can work this out.
I just have to see this Duncan chap.
No, we will go together, like partners, okay?
Yes, I just need to make a quick phone call first.
Oh, okay. No worries.
And I'll stay right here.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, sure.
God damn, dude, we've never seen her this insecure.
Your mom's the problem. She released the blade to create chaos, and you two respond by coddling her.
Nobody's coddling her.
Tell yourself whatever you want, but you know it's true.
Yeah.
And it explains a lot.
Maybe we should have just let Uriel go ahead with his original plan.
Just so you know, this whole mama's boy thing, kind of a turnoff.
Oh, yeah? Well, your whole skin-tight leather hot body everywhere thing, it's really not that, it's not that great.
You calling her a hoe?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we should probably warn Lucifer.
Yeah, I don't know if those two will ever, you know, get back together the way they had been.
What is going on with you? First, you're so eager to get here, you practically jump out of my car before I've parked, and now you want to leave. What are you hiding?
No, he wants you to leave specifically.
What?
What?
Where? Here? Oh, no. Oh, I guess we might be onto the right guy. Something just happened here again.
This is Unit 831 requesting backup Soul Depot 15534 Hillgreen Drive.
Is the killer still here?
Seems this class took corpse pose quite literally.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a whole bunch of them, dude. I guess we gotta go after the guy who owns the parking spot. The lot, rather.
More likely the weapon was passed from one person to the next in a game of murderous hot potato.
Oh.
That's insane.
I know, right? Totally insane, and probably exactly what happened.
Like some kind of fucking cult type ritual. The blade just kind of made them do that, maybe?
Came through the door, attacked victim number 2 with the same weapon he used to kill Maddie Howard.
Uh-huh.
Duncan had ligature marks on his neck, like someone strangled him from behind with a yoga strap, like this, here.
Oh.
Right? Which is when he attacked me.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Touching her everywhere now.
Okay, number 4 picked it up, attacked number 3 like this, right? And then at some point, number 5 got involved.
Oh my god. No, don't do this.
Okay, so say that all happened like you just said it did, which is crazy.
You make it sound like you want to make a full yoga massacre tape yourself.
Okay, well, all of the bodies were situated around these 6 mats, with the student mats.
So that could be a teacher's mat, maybe.
Hmm.
Teacher must have been here.
And he no longer is.
Teacher training taught by Jensen Glory himself.
I mean, his body's not among the dead. Could be our missing victim.
Slash attacker.
Perpetrator, rather, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Glory has 5 fraud lawsuits, 2 sexual harassment claims working their way through the court system.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah.
I surrender myself to Soul Depot, body, mind, and soul, and to the only true guru of health and serenity, Jensen Glory. Wow.
Pretty much a cult.
Yeah.
Kind of a stretch, right?
Is that a yoga pun?
No.
Smart. I wasn't thinking about that.
Can we go back to the Angel of Death? Is he another one of your brothers?
Sister, actually.
The Angel of Death is a chick?
Yes, I sort of wish we were back to talking in metaphors. They're willing to trade their souls to lose unsightly tummy fat. Why should I feel bad? Why should I feel responsible? And why am I doing my own therapy?
Lucifer, I'm sorry.
They're both living in such different worlds, dude. She's trying to figure out hell and, you know, everything up there. Lucifer's trying to figure out everything down here.
Oh.
Okay.
The guru with the doo-doo juju has been picked up, so I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today. Call me if you need to reschedule.
I wasn't even at the studio, actually.
It's not what the schedule says.
May I have a tea? Siberian ginseng, if you have it.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I don't know if this guy is necessarily involved, though. You know, like, I would think, I mean, I don't know. He's probably lying about not being there, though, right? You would think. But all we know is, like, okay, the blade makes people go crazy. So that's really all you need to know to understand why a massacre would have taken place there in the first place, right? It's just that Chloe has no idea about that. So is there even really a necessarily perpetrator?
Back to the teacher training class. Can you prove that you weren't there?
There's a computer system. All of the teachers have to swipe a key card.
Okay.
I'm talking about something that's probably beckoning you as we speak, whispering to you to do terrible things, wretched, sinful deeds.
Hmm.
That's true.
Oh.
I want...
Go on, tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Because that's the thing, right? Obviously, the blade was not found at the crime scene, though, so somebody did leave with it. So then he must have it.
A raspberry cream cheese muffin.
Oh, God damn it.
And to take this thing off.
Oh.
Carbs are the devil's spawn, man.
Don't blame your weaknesses on me.
Now I get why he sounded so stressed. Man was all tensed up.
No one's gonna find their home self from a guru who looks like he ate all the furniture.
Well, I think I'd rather be chubby than a handsy dipstick in a corset.
It's weird though. You wouldn't be able to tell by his face. His face still looks pretty damn caved in.
We did find a safe in the basement.
Pop-Tarts.
Which you stole.
I was saving the evil guru from future fat. And
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, we're doing him a favor, I guess.
Proof of Bigfoot?
Tried on the shoes Duncan Watts was wearing when he was found dead. Tried that you showed me at your super weirdo hole in the ground. They match.
Okay.
This case and your favor are connected.
Okay.
All I can tell you is I'm dealing with a matter of cosmic importance, and I ask you to indulge me for just a little longer.
Yeah, we obviously can't elaborate about Uriel to her.
Well, I guess faith isn't faith unless it's tested. Bring it in.
What? Oh.
So what was the favor? Oh my god, fucking timing, dude. What's the favor he was supposed to do for her, by the way?
Ella.
Detective.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
This is
looking definitive to Chloe now.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Jensen's home security system shows video of him sleeping during the murder, so he wasn't lying about that.
Okay.
Karina, Maddie's co-manager. We checked her house. She wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't think Corinna's the one running this time.
Where are you going? Hello?
What is my man figuring exactly? This is all going so fast.
Hello? Anyone here yielding a deadly celestial blade?
He just thinks that she's actually got it, I guess.
No? Anyone? Well, that'll be a resounding yes.
I don't know what happened.
She just killed her husband, I guess.
I was in class and Duncan barged in.
Oh.
It was horrible. All that killing, and the knife was on the ground.
It started calling you.
Yep.
Did I do that?
Yep.
Yes. You got retribution for a grudge, I believe.
She just picked it up. I don't think she even had much of a grudge.
Did he harass you like the others? Or was it worse than that?
Years ago, we were alone in the studio.
Oh.
I said no. I swear.
Oh.
But he wouldn't stop.
Okay.
I tried to forget.
She was one of those victims, fair enough.
I killed him. I did this.
Acted in self-defense. Mr. Glory attacked Corinne first. She had no choice but to wield that knife, Detective. I think in this case, justice has actually been served.
I don't think that Lucifer actually wants them to get their hands on a knife, though.
Where's the murder weapon?
Uni shouldn't have bagged it without taking photos.
They couldn't help themselves. Anyone else feeling a murderous urge?
No way.
The need to slice and dice?
No way. No way they removed it that quickly. Who just fucking took it? Did it just, like, vanish? Dan?
Oh, no.
That is not looking good.
Detective douche. Daniel,
Yeah.
Dan. Why didn't you put down the knife? Bury the proverbial hatchet and all that? I mean, I know we've had our differences in the past.
That's the question, right? Does he still have this grudge towards you or not? Because I feel like he's starting to feel pretty damn okay about you.
We're friends now, right?
You ruined my marriage.
Okay.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, not friendly enough. Yet.
Well, technically that's not true, but I understand the basic metaphor.
Ooh.
One deep cut and yours truly could be wiped from existence.
Prayers answered.
Damn.
Okay, Detective.
He really cut into him.
My entire life imploded because of you.
It's kind of true.
My job, my snacks. I know you ate my pudding.
No. See, he gave the pudding to Ella. He must have.
Recent friend, growing compatriot. Your marriage was already on the rocks. You started cutting procedural corners way before I arrived.
I don't know if this is the argument you want to make. Like, you were a failure regardless.
I sometimes lay waste to the precinct fridge, but have mercy, Daniel. How was I supposed to know it was yours?
Okay.
Because it was labeled.
I guess maybe he just took it for himself.
You're fighting the blade, which indicates a strength I didn't know you had.
Wow.
Look at me in the eye. Look at me. Your marriage. Did I ruin it?
Wow, he's resisting.
We were separated before Chloe even met you.
And your career.
Palmetto was on me.
There we go. There we go.
What are we doing back here?
Oh, just a nice, intimate chat between friends. I'm glad you got it off your chest.
He like lost his memory straight away too, I guess, huh?
No, it's just a scratch, really. Nothing to worry about. And you, how are you doing?
I feel great, actually.
Good.
You don't look great. You still look a little stressed, which is quite understandable in this situation.
Heads are gonna roll. First, some tech pulled the murder weapon without documentation, and now it's just gone.
Right. Well, it's probably for the best. Nasty bit of steel, anyway.
Did Lucifer himself actually manage to take it somehow? Did he have somebody else do it?
I thought you and I had a real moment the other day, talking about my dad. I thought we were partners, but more importantly, friends.
No, I think you're talking about something else, though. You're gonna have to bring it up.
Is this about me and Ella in the penthouse?
Look, who you sleep with is none of my business, but I mean...
Except if it's you.
Much as I love to cross professional boundaries, Detective, I can assure you everything you saw was entirely work-related.
Is that the truth?
Always the truth.
She is so happy to hear it.
But, you know, if you ever did want to cross boundaries into partnered friends who hang out naked...
Okay, stop talking.
Yeah, she would never. Absolutely never going to happen. It really is just like a matter of when rather than if.
So we can talk about Caligula, Stalin, Trump. I mean, I know he's not dead, but he's definitely going.
Honestly, I feel like every single fucking politician is gonna go eventually.
Well, I've never been average, Linda. Mentally, physically, and as you know, sexually.
Oh my God. I had sex with the devil.
Many, many times, and you're welcome.
You finally realize that now? I've been calling this out, Linda.
Believe me when I say the last 2 times I darkened the doorstep of a church, insert blood-soaked carnage here.
What?
We solved your case. Now I get my favor. Just go with me, okay?
She wants Lucifer to go to church with her? Okay, that's not what I expected.
Okay, I've had this spidey sense that you were searching for something.
Oh.
Right, spiritual lost and found.
Yes, and I have found a lot since I developed a relationship with the big guy.
Oh.
Trust me, we're much closer than you think.
Well, then no harm, no foul.
I beg to differ. Oh, on second thoughts. I should at least give someone a reason to go to confession.
Yeah, fair enough. You can go straight away, I guess. Actually, I feel like he's gonna do it right in that booth.
So where will you put it, brother?
Somewhere far away from our mum, for starters.
Okay, he does have it. He does have the blade.
I want my family back with my 2 sons by my side. A united front. Your father will be forced to listen to reason.
Force, Dad. I think human delusion is rubbing off on you, Mother.
Lucy, I can't because I agree with her.
Oh.
That blade, Lucy, that blade was the last straw. It shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here.
I am not going back to hell.
That's basically what he's saying, right? Like, let's go back and let's actually, you know, mend it all.
The only place I've ever felt wanted or respected
is here with humanity.
Yes! Yeah. This is my home!
There we go, there we go. Yeah, he never liked either. He's got the blade, by the way. Is that affecting him?
Deal with it, Mother!
Fine. No sense arguing.
That was a close call.
Careful. It's sharp.
Yeah, before you know it, he would have turned into Dan.
When my dear husband closes the door, he opens a window.
What are you
the
figuring?
Window just open.
What? You just want him to have the blade for some reason? He's gonna do something that'll change his mind eventually? It's like, oh, once he gets to kill a couple of humans, he's gonna wish he's no longer here. I don't know what she's thinking, but it can be a good thing. I like that, you know, Lucifer is starting to appreciate this place. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course, you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now. So, I'll see you there.